Hello, so today I'm going to show you how to do the box project in Onshape. So we're going to make a 3D model of the box first before you actually start making it in the woodshop. So first thing you need to do is we need to create a new file. So we're going to hit create up here and we're going to choose document and go ahead and we'll just name it box project. All right. And this is probably going to be one video of 3. This one we're going to go through and make the parts, and then the next one we're going to assemble it, and then the final one we'll do drawing sheets so that you can make it in the wood shop. So the first thing we got a part studio here. I want to rename this one, so I'm going to right click on it, hit rename. We're just going to call this sides. I'm going to make one because it's all we need to make. We're going to hit sketch and we're going to choose front. Okay. I'm zooming out a little bit, but you don't need to. We're going to go ahead and start off with a rectangle. First thing we're going to do is I'm going to hit the down arrow. I'm going to choose center point rectangle. Now I'm just going to choose the center. I'm going to drag. I'm drawing a box. I'm going to click. All right. So when I click, this box automatically pops up. And I want to type in the length of my side, which is going to be 8 inches. So I'm just going to type 8. And then I hit enter. And then in this box, I'll type 3.5 or 3.5 inches. All right. We're going to go ahead and green check mark it to finish that sketch. I like to turn it to an isometric so that when I extrude it, we're going to hit extrude. I choose my box. I can see how far it's going. And the depth is going to be 0.75. Okay. So we got a couple things to do here. We need to put some bevels or chamfers here on the corners. Okay. So we're going to do it the easy way. So the easy way is we're going to choose the chamfer tool and hit chamfer. We're going to make the distance 0.75, right? Because that's how thick this is. And we're just going to choose this corner and it chamfers it. And then we're going to choose this corner. All right. And that'll give us our mitered corners. The last thing we need to do is we need to put in the channel for the bottom. So I'm going to go to the back of it. I'm going to click on sketch. I'm going to choose the back of it. All right. This time we're just going to use a regular rectangle. And we're just going to choose over here on the side somewhere. Okay. And we're just going to draw a rectangle that kind of goes through everything. All right. The length on this one doesn't really matter as long as it's going outside of it. So I don't care about that. I mean, you can make it 8.5 if you want. Hit enter. And then this one we want to be 1/4 inch, so 0.25. All right. Now what's key here is we need this to be 1/4 inch from the bottom. So I'm going to go up here to dimension. I'm going to choose my bottom. And then I'm going to choose the bottom of this. It puts in a measurement. I'm going to click it. And I'm going to make that 0.25. All right. Going to finish that sketch. And now I'm going to extrude that in. So I'm going to hit extrude. And you could choose either just the center. Actually, you want to choose all these. Make sure you do all 3. And you want to change the depth to 0.25. You want to hit remove. And what that will do is that will cut a 0.25 hole in there. Okay. All right. And so that gives us our side, our only side we need, because when we assemble it, we'll just put 4 of them in there. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and insert a new element. So we're going to go ahead and click here. And we're going to do create part studio. Okay. I'm going to rename this one. I'm going to call it top. Okay. And then the thing is, we don't know how big the top is going to be. We could do some math here because I made this 8 inches long. Okay. So our box should be 8 by 8. So therefore, our top should be 8 by 8. Okay. So I'm going to sketch, put it on the top. Center point rectangle. Put it in here. We're going to do 8. 8. Okay. Extrude that 3/4 of an inch, 0.75. All right, there's our top. We need to put some rabbits on the top. Well, on the bottom of the top. So we're gonna hit sketch, choose the bottom. All right, we're gonna do some rabbits. Easiest thing to do. We're gonna do offset. We're gonna choose this line. We're gonna flip it to the inside, and we're gonna go around the whole perimeter. Okay. When we click, it allows us to change this to 0.75 because that's how thick it is. All right. We'll finish. And then when we extrude, we can extrude just this outer ring. And we're going to do a 1/4 inch and we're going to remove it a 1/4 inch. All right. So there we have our top that will fit on there. And then we can always, you can always fillet it if you want. Just fillet it around the corners. Usually it defaults to 1/4 inch, but if it doesn't, just make it a 1/4 inch round over. There's the top. So now we're going to add a new element. We're going to create a part studio. We're going to rename that base. We're going to take sketch, put it on the top view. Center point rectangle. Boom. Okay. Now we need to know how big this is. All right. So the outside's 8 by 8. Okay. So to find the inside dimensions, we basically take 8 inches and subtract 1.5, which should give us 6.5. So our base should be 6.5 by 6.5. Okay. Finish it. Extrude it 1/4 inch. Okay. Don't have to do anything special with that one. That's just like that. And then we do need, I forgot on the top, we'll put a sketch on it. We're just going to put an 1/8 inch hole right in the middle. Okay. I changed my mind. Make that 1/4 inch. Okay. Extrude, choose the 1/4, hit remove. So now you have a hole in it. That's for the handle we're going to put on the top. So that's the next part. We're going to create part studio. Rename it. Call it handle or knob. This one, we're going to sketch on the front view. Okay. And we're just going to start with a line here in the center, and we're going to go this way 1 inch. Okay. I'm going to choose a circle. I'm going to go to the center, and I'm going to pull it up to the top like that. Okay. Now, the reason I did that is I'm going to bring a line in here, and we're going to basically kind of make this a sphere on the top. Okay. And then it goes down to a cylinder. So I'm going to go ahead and take a line, and I'm going to go to the center, and I'm just going to pull that up. I don't need the rest of this, so I'm going to hit cut. I'm going to trim this off. I'm going to trim this off. And then I'm just going to draw a line. from the center of that to here, and then I'm going to close it. Okay. And then I'm going to leave it like this. I'm going to show you why. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to trim it. I'm going to trim that. Finish sketch. I'm going to hit revolve. I'm going to choose this, and then I'm going to click revolve axis and choose that. And then you can see it's going to start making my handle. Okay. And then we'll either put a bolt or a screw in that. So you don't have to worry about the hole right now. You'll drill that in later. Okay. But there's the handle. All right. So right there is all the parts for the box. So once you get those all done, you can move on to the next video, which will be assembly. So hopefully you find this video helpful, and thank you for watching.